Good evening, everybody! Here we are, back again. We are 36 hours into the game. Finally, he says. Mortuary, hi! Yeah, I know, you've been waiting. You've been waiting all day, probably. If it wasn't for you, who would remind me that a stream would be the perfect thing to do on any given day at any given time? Oh, man. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Here we are. I've extended a little bit. I think last time we went up to here. Yeah. It's still not connected. There's a good reason for that. That's the wrong button. N is the right button. There you go. Can't have it wonky. I've plastered ahead a little bit. I've already mapped out the next production lines I want to put down. Because if you don't, then how are you supposed to figure out what resources to put in here? Man, I can tell you something. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. So, let's have a quick look at a couple of things. First of all, let's restart that. I am working on purple science. So, in the meantime, I did something. Here, broadband. That. Internet. I invented the internet. And it's particleized, because why not? So, that is done. Now I'm waiting for this, and then we need to make these. Processors. Of course it's processors. Why wouldn't it be processors? And one of those. What do you need? Ow. That's expensive. Are we making plastic somewhere? I can't even remember. Probably. Maybe. Where's plastic? It's not here. It's not... It's basics, right? It's here. Yeah, pretty sure we're making that somewhere for something. We need that. We're not gonna set up a new research line specifically for this. I'm just gonna steal it off the main bus probably, because I just want to get it going. So that we can go and oh, up here. It's weird that you can't really read it. Like, you know, it's that could have been made a little better. We need this. If we don't have that, we can't get that. And even though this just needs yellow science, this is what we need to get warp capability. Without warp capability, we're not gonna leave the solar system. And it's locked behind Mecha Core level 4, which needs 500 of these. Somehow we're gonna make 500 of these. Like that. And then that. And then we're good to go. We're already making warpers. We worked on that last time and I set it up in the meantime. You see the big holes here. I didn't set up much else. I am making some of the nuclear reactor thingies here. Just a tad. Mini fusion power station. Exactly. 9 megawatts. It's not that much. It's good. It's the best we can have momentarily, but you know, it's not that much. We're making warpers though. That works quite nicely. Let me grab those real quick and bring them over here, if ever. Come on, because this guy is accepting them. Not many, just 100, that's why I can't put that many in here. But you will see that there is an output line here, and that is connected to all the other stations we have standing around here to provide them with warpers. Right now, that's not doing much, because we don't have the warp tech unlocked yet. As soon as we get it, down here we will have a new field that looks like that. And whenever you do something like this, put them on a belt and supply them to the other stations, they will go down here and fuel those ships so they can warp. That's as far as I understand it. And that's what we need to get resources from another solar system in here. So it's set up. The belt is nearly full. You just saw that I put 500 in there. It's a long belt. Yep, that's one of the things we need to do. Then we also need to take care about the energy situation. This is not connected yet, so this is technically a separate network. And if you click on one of these, it actually tells you it's network number 2. We already have a demand with nothing running of 502 megawatts. Now think about this a little bit. One of these, and as we're now in the dark you can't really see it, one of these is doing, on this planet, with this luminosity of the sun, 330 kilowatts at best. So we need 500 something megawatts. We're not even halfway done yet. Let's say we need 600 megawatts. That is that is 2,000 times what we're making here. So we need 2,000 of these solar panels, all in the sun, not on the dark side, just to power this. Right? Is my math correct there? 330 kilowatts, 330 megawatts would be times 1,000. We need twice that, so yeah, it's 2,000. We're currently making 194 megawatts with the solar panels we have here, and the wind turbines and all the jazz. I need 3 more of these belts around the planet. That's gonna be a bit of a thing. So we also need more wind turbines. You can see this stack right here. Right? I stacked up on boxes. We now have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Each of them not capped, so we're getting 10 per row, so that's 200, 400, 600. 5 of those is 3,000 solar panels that I'm in the process of making. Not very fast though, but we're making them. The resources are coming in, as you can see. Thankfully, you don't need any motors, you just need basic resources. So that's going. That's the good part. The bad part is that at some point I have to put them down somewhere. That's gonna be a whole thing. Oh, I'm looking so forward to that. Obviously there's other sources of power which we could tap into, but this is the cheapest. And it's always running. You don't have to worry about it. Well, okay, in the dark it's not running, but you know, you don't have to do anything about it. You don't have to provide it with fuel. You don't have to consume resources. It will run on its own. Probably at some point... No, that button. The southern hemisphere is just gonna be solar panels. And then probably a little bit of stations around the pole, because we are still going to make some things. Once I get all the plastering done. That's also gonna be a thing. So right now, we have researched the cubes. These ones. So we need to get into making that stuff. Plastic, crystal, and things. The tubes. Nanotubes. Oh, these need meshes. And these are right now relatively expensive because they need sulfuric acid. We need to go somewhere to find a sulfuric acid ocean so we can ship sulfuric acid over here so we can make the stuff we need to get warp technology, which we need to get somewhere to find sulfuric acid. You see that vicious circle there, right? It's a catch-22 no matter how you put it. I haven't wrapped my head around that yet. We're also not making these any faster than we could. I mean, look at that. We're making 4 every 3 seconds. That's barely more than 1 per second. So, what do we need to get this going? We need 2 of those nanotubes every 8 seconds, so that's 1 per 4 seconds. The nanotubes make 2 per 4 seconds, so that's great. Each one of them needs 3 of these. Yeah. There's the bottleneck right there. This is running full speed, which it currently is. You can see the 3 belts are all backed up. It's because I'm actually importing the fuel here. The refined oil, right, that stuff. I'm importing that from there, which we are getting... Oh, it's full, that's nice. That's actually over the limit, that's interesting. We're getting that from our research area. Woo! That was a nice Immelman right there. If you have no idea what that is, shame to you. So I let all of this stuff run past all the facilities that need it, and then whenever we have overflow, it goes into here, which is currently backed up because we don't need that much, it seems. That's good. And we only emptied out the top one, which is already filling back up. That's so nice. That is really, really good. We're not researching right now, so everything is pretty much backed up. Getting more hydrogen. We can never have enough hydrogen. Alright. Let's see what we can do. So, still the question, I just said we're not gonna set up a whole new thing for that, but let me have a quick look what would be required if we were to set up a new area, attach it to this belt, to make the purple cubes. Shall we? Also, you can see we're running really low on all the iron. Look at that, there's pretty much nothing coming in, so I'm already importing iron here. I set that up in the meantime. There's a few iron veins over here that I tapped, and we are also importing from the other planet, I'm pretty sure. Somewhere, and then it's ferried over here. Oh, that copper though. Yeah, copper is also one thing we're importing. It's looking okay. The belts are mostly full. That's stone. That's not that full. Alright. What's happening? Aha. Alright, let's fix that real quick. Quick and dirty. Quick and dirty fix. Like that. It reaches the end most of the time, so that's good. We can do another one. That should fill it up. And it does. Until this guy takes away. So, yeah, mostly. Once in a while there's a gap. Yeah, that's looking good. It's gonna run for a while, that's okay. Still quite an amount of gaps here. Yeah, can't do anything about that. Anywho, let's get back over here. So we can run through the production chains and see what we need. It's always nice to have a visual. So we want to make these, right? So we need the internet and we need processors. Alright, let's start with processors, which are over here. They need... That is basic resource. That is also basic resource, because it's just these two, basically, right? So that's copper, silicon, and that's copper and iron, right there. That's not too bad. I can do that. Or must, if I have to. I could also just go over there and set it up, but that stuff over there, although it looks big, it doesn't have any power, so it's no use setting anything up over there. So then that leaves these guys. Now that's three things. This one, easy. Just smelt up stuff that we are shipping in. So, done. No need to worry about it. Then it's the plastic and those tubes. Let's have a look at the plastic first. Plastic is refined fuel and graphite, which we have a bunch backed up, and it only needs to run for, you know, that one tech. Afterwards we can just let it stock up, so that's technically fine. No need to worry about it. Yeah, that's the plastic in a chemical facility, so it's not going to be that fast. All right, then we have these guys. One of the resources we ship in, and the other one we need to make. Again, that's graphite, easy, no problem. It's just smelt up coal. We have a bunch of coal here. We still have, that's the resource we have the most of. I mean, look at that. That's not even comparable. We have 8 million. So just tap it, use it, don't worry about it. Now, the sulfuric acid, though. It's more refined fuel or refined oil or whatever. It's stone. Stone, really? Yeah, no problem. Just need to find some close by. And water. Water is free. No need to worry about it. So we could do that. Or we could tap into here. If we tap into here, then we're pretty much limited by the production capacity of what we have. And sulfuric acid, not gonna lie, it's not much. How fast are we going at this? So it needs 6 seconds for 4. So we get 8 in 12 seconds. Or 2/3 of a cube in a second. 0.66. Yeah. Or, you know, 1 in every 1.5 seconds. With 2 laps, obviously, that's 2 every 1.5 seconds. Oh, that's it's all consumed by the meshes here anyway. So we can't really tap into this. We need to set this up in new and like triple this probably. How much do we need? So we get 4 every 3 seconds, right? So we can make 2 laps and would get 4 meshes every 3 seconds here. Or 1.3 meshes per second. Yeah, 4 every 3 seconds. We need 3 in 4 seconds to make 2 of those tubes. And we need those 2 every 8 seconds to make 1 of these particle broadbands. And then it takes 10 seconds for a cube. So, yeah, the time is increasing, and the amount of resources we need is decreasing, which is quite nice. So, if we make, I don't know, the usual stack of 8 laps, well, this one would be 10, right? So we can knock out 1 per second. So it means we need 10 fiber per second. Which means, if you make 8 of these, we get 1 per second. We need 80 of these. We need 80 assemblers to make 10 per second? That can't be right. Again, if you want to make 1 of these, we need 10 laps. So we need 10 broadband per second. We need 10 broadband per second. Yeah, that's just what it is. Processors are a pain in the butt. Yes, that is completely true. Unless you have a big factory for it. Well, processors are okay. There's worse stuff. Like anything that needs an electric motor is worse. Because that is my bottleneck. Like this guy here, right here. They don't look bad. It's just, it's chain. It's really a production chain. You need to have a ton of basic resources. This is 2 iron. And then it's gears, which is iron. And then it's magnets, which is iron. And a little bit of copper. And you need about a ton of those. And then you put them together with, with these guys. More of these guys. Like, this guy already has an electromagnet. This needs 2 more. That's more iron, and a little bit of copper again. So the copper is fine. And then you put this together. Oh, there's another magnet in there. That's more iron. And then a little bit of coal. That is really annoying. You need a lot of iron coming in to satisfy that demand. Otherwise, the iron smelting is the bottleneck. And that is annoying as hell. I'd rather do these. It's a little bit of iron and a little bit of copper. And then it's this, which is a little bit of copper and a little bit of off-world resource, which we get in smelt. There is no challenge in this one. Not really. There's worse. Like I said. I mean, you could have to make these in humongous quantities, and that would be a pain in the butt too. So, I think we just have to go and set this up. I have 1 lab. That's not much. And obviously I didn't automate labs, because how many labs would you need in your life? Says the guy who has the big tower over there. Let's go and grab what we are lacking. It's probably iron. Also, how are you doing? Oh, you're getting there. That's fine. You know what? Let me help you. Let me help you satisfy all the demand. There you go. You're done now. Fill up the belt. Be happy. I need the iron for other stuff. I need that. You can have the 9. Why wouldn't you? And then I want to mark this here. Thank you. 1 we have, 10 we wanted. I could have just picked up the magnets, sure. Also, making this over here, I finally connected all the sorters, as you can see. There's a lot of them. I hope there's no wrong ones in there. Not all of them are perfectly aligned. Sorry, don't care. Honestly, when you place down this many, don't really care. Like, look, there's one. It should have been here. Yes, you will find 2 or 3 more of those. Not that many, though. This was a pain right here. Because smelting plastic has 3 inputs. And there's exactly 3 slots. And then there's... If you put them adjacent to each other, there's no free room. But this guy also needs the same 3 from the same 3 belt. So you have to stagger it a little bit, otherwise it doesn't work. And somehow, getting closer to the equator, these sorters have issues with where the belts are. Down here, I think that would actually work. Let's see. Let us see. Like, I was able to do this for some reason. Obviously now I'm not, because it's all connected and stuff. But that did work. There was technically a free space here. But then you go up to of these smelters and it doesn't work anymore. So, yeah, this... major pain in the butt. I'll believe it. It's also only 8 instead of the usual 10, but there's no other way to do this. Bad spaghetti over here is real. I tried to make it as tidy as possible, and I'm pretty confident to say it looks good. I did not think about the warpers, that's why we have like a belt going around here and then into the front and all that, but I think when I arrived here I finally realized I need those warpers delivered, so I planned for those. It's a bit of a thing. We have oil cracking. Can you know what, just fly. We have oil cracking over here a lot. This is a nice setup. So we have refined oil going in on the bottom belt, and then in between here we have the hydrogen coming in on the top belt. That's looking pretty spiffy. I like that. And then it all comes over here where it's a little bit of a thing. Up and down and left and right. Splitter and no splitter, and where do you need a fast belt and where do you need the regular belt, which is the medium belt and all that. And I wanted it to go into these tanks, cross over to another stack of tanks, and from there only go into the logistics station, so I can see from afar if we have a backlog or not. That also means these can run and fill up all of these. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 14. So that's 140,000 cubes, because each of them holds 10,000, right? And then there's another 10,000 that fit in here. So that should be enough of a backlog. I have 10 water per second coming in over here, doing the same into these. Yup. It's looking pretty nice. I am generally excited about this setup. At one point I will connect it, and then hopefully everything will work. If not, I'm gonna go completely nuts and probably lose my shit. That's how it's gonna work out. So how are we... Ooh, this way. How are we in terms of warpers again? Which are just completely emptied. Yeah, no problem. It's working. So I already have a spot here. Let's take these, because you can hold 20. Put the rest back in. So I technically have warpers now, I just can't use them. Use the caps lock key to start the warp engine. Yeah, it's not gonna work. It's not enabled yet. Hey, there's somebody coming in bringing stuff. Look at him. Nice. Okay, well, let's just go and do stuff. Where are we gonna do this? What is it that we need? We need stone, which we have here. Copper, stone. Do we need anything but stone? We did need a little bit of graphite, which we already have connected all the way over here. So I can extend that. Yeah, there's still a free slot here, so I can just take that. If we were to go somewhere close by. I mean, we can do it here. The iron is gonna run out eventually. Or on the other side, where we're getting close to the pole, where placing down stuff is a major pain in the butt. And we can do it over here. Depends on how much room we need. I think we get this started. I want to have the labs over here. Why not? Where are you? Or right here. Where else would you be? Let's put you there. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. There's a stack of labs. And I'm gonna select one and do this, and everybody should copy and paste. Lovely. So now we need 1 fiber and 2 processors per second. See, now I'm doing the math right. Okay. So we're gonna have 2 belts coming in. And we're probably gonna do it there. And we're gonna use these because we have them. There. Okay, what are we gonna do first? Probably copper because it's the easier thing to do. Copper? It looks like copper. The processor! The stuff that needs a little bit of copper. There you go. Okay, so we said we need 2 per second, right? Yes, 2 per second. We're making 1 every 3 seconds, so we need 6 setups. 6 assemblers, please. Do I have enough on me, actually? I'm prepared. For the zombie apocalypse, not for building stuff, so... You know. Let's take 50... Those... Nah, actually. Let's take 100. Let's sort through here. I unlocked a little bit more inventory space and all that off-cam, so... We're pretty much maxed out right now in all of the upgrades. Belts is looking okay. Fast belts, sorters, storage, power ports, nah, yeah. Okay, I have some of those. I could craft it in my pocket. Sure. That's perfectly nice to do. We could rush it, we could do it in the pocket. Don't think that's a good idea. Oh, right. Let's take out some of this and... that's a waste. Plastering the whole thing is a waste. Don't care. There you go. Oh, I will care once I start filling this in and making it look nice, and then realize that I just crossed the border here and this was a perfectly fine ocean that I'm going to plaster over. Oh well. Let's go. So we said we needed 6 of these. Let's put them... I don't know. Let's put them there. 1, 2... Can I put a power pole in between? Is that still a thing? Yes, it is. Let's also make this processors. CPU. Come on, 6. And then we also want 1 over here. Connected. Right. You need a belt, not a very fast one. After all, we're making 6 per second, so this belt can hold double that amount, so we don't need to worry about that. Also need no fast sorters for that. Good. Set up. Good to go. So you have 2 inputs, right? Yes, you need circuits and you need microcrystalline components. What a fancy word. Alright, let's do that. Let's see. How many? 2 and 2. So that's exactly, if we're producing 6 per second, then that's exactly 12 per second, which is exactly what this build can do. That's gonna look awesome. But since each of you needs 3 seconds to process that, the sorters have more than enough time to pull in 2 items in 3 seconds. Don't really need to worry about it. We can upgrade them if it's not fast enough. So, we're making 6 of these, so we need 12 circuit boards and 12 microcrystalline components. Hey, I remember names. Oh, nice. So if we want 12 of those per second, and it takes 2 seconds to make 1, we need 24 of them. What? No. Yeah, we need 24 of them. That's the thing. Is my math off here? It's probably not, right? We have 10 of these, which I can't reach because things. 10 of these. So we need 2 processors per second, which we're making with this. Which is 6 in 3 seconds. So if we want 2 per second, no, well, if we want 6 in 3 seconds, we need 6 of these recipes in 3 seconds. So we need 6 times the 2 microcrystalline components, which is 12 in 3 seconds, which is 4 per second. There you go. And 4 per second is 8 of these. That makes more sense. Wow, I'm mathing all over the place. Let me know if I get it wrong, I probably will. I'm gonna do these right here. Why not? Ring around the planet. You're not gonna do this. You're gonna do this. Got the ball? Yes. No, that is perfect spacing. That's how you do it. Alright, that can go on... I don't care. How about this build? Alright, so if we need 8 of those, then we also need 8 circuit boards. Is that true? Or am I doing this wrong again? We're doing 6 in 3 seconds. That means we need 12 circuit boards in 3 seconds. We're making 2 per second. So in 3 seconds we make 6. So we need 2 of these to make 12 per second. Yep, see, I'm doing this wrong. I knew it. Still rolling with it. Let's put you over here. Because then I can save myself a power pole. Because we're that poor. We're not really that poor. Right, so you do need resources coming in. There's copper over there. There's iron over there. Technically, I'm already making circuit boards over here. I could just siphon off those. Not gonna do it. You still have a lot of resources, so I can extend this belt. And I can get stuff off of this belt. I may have to put another refinery in there. Refinery miner. But that is working quite nicely, I guess. So how about we get you through here? That should be enough room. Looks like it. Move. Let's connect that up. And you need 2 iron in 1 second, so for you we're definitely going to use a faster one, and if we use a faster one on one side, since I don't yet know where which belt is going to be, we're just going to do this and just use fast ones. So you decided that this one doesn't cover it, even though it's clearly connected here. It depends where the start point is what I have discovered, since we're going from here into there. This is where the actual sorter sits. Can't even click on it. If we were going the other way around, then it would be here. Can I do this? I know I have to do it over here too, otherwise you all get mad at me. Well, I'm gonna get mad at me. So the inner belt should be iron, and the outer belt should be copper. I have no idea where you're going to connect. Don't care. Because there's 2 fault lines here, so I'm not really sure where this is going. This one, please. Now that looks ugly. What? Alright, sure. Be like that. Need some smelting in between though. Yup, that's exactly what I wanted. Oh, come on. There. Is that better? That's gonna be there. Which means we can do smelting here, so we should get rid of all of that. Do a little bit of this. You come down here. How much copper do we need? We have 2 of these labs going. We need 2 copper per second. Wow, that's 2 smelters. Let's do 3 just to be sure. Where is it? Where'd you go? 1, 2, 3. You're doing this. And you're gonna get the fast ones. Why not? Now the good thing is, if we need more of these for the other project, I can just extend this and have another belt to put stuff on. Something like that. Oh, do I I get you? Oh, barely. Barely is enough, though. Nice, so that is connected. Might as well do some of this maneuver right here. Just to make sure we have enough. We should definitely have enough, but yeah, you know how this game works. There you go. That's also enough. More than enough to keep that running. It's not connected to anything, this will just run constantly, no worries. Regardless of power demand. Where are we in power demand? This has gone down drastically now that we stopped producing things. Right, that's done. So now we just need iron. Half of that, which is basically one smelter. I think I'm making enough over here. That is 4. Right, that's 4 per second. Yes. And I have 2 machines over here that are not even upgraded yet. That is overkill what I have here, so we're gonna totally steal from here. That is weird. I'm gonna go with weird. Weird is okay. Fast drones, good thing to have. Good, iron is coming in. More than enough. No need to worry about it. So that's taken care of. What else do you need? That stuff. That should be fairly easy to do, right? That goes on this side. Didn't I just say we need copper? There you go. 1 every 2 seconds. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's 4 per second. Yeah, we do need a little bit more than this. Okay, that is majorly annoying. Need to move these. That's a little bit better. Can I somehow get that on there? No, of course not. Let Sir Sherman handle it. Sir Sherman can fix it. There you go. That is a bit of a waste though, but it would be pretty cool. We're gonna put these down somewhere. I just don't feel like they are the most appropriate thing to do. They're very expensive compared to regular power poles. I mean, look at that. It's just a little copper and a little iron. And this is... okay. Not gonna do it. There you go. So we need copper over here as well. How are we gonna finagle that? Right here. All right. You are how fast? Not fast at all. That is good. So standard will be enough. Right, now I do need to get stuff in here. Oh, let's do it the easy way. Haven't used these over here yet. Get a little bit of room, just in case you want to connect more things. So you can already set a filter to slot number 1, then you just need to remember that after you've done that, you go in here and say number 1, you. Local demand, remote demand. Stuff is coming in. Nice. Let's help out a little bit. You know, if you had power, you would actually be able to do something. That could be awesome. How about now? Do this. And that's too much. How about 1500? That is way too much. Alright, well, it's reserved. It's nothing we can do now. We should have done that before. Well, it's coming in. Stuff is being produced. These should be making their thing. Did I just connect the iron ore? Yes, I did connect the iron ore. See, Mortuary didn't even say anything. Wow, that guy. How about we connect the right thing? Is that a good idea? This is the moment where you want to upgrade the belt just to drain it faster. There you go. Hey, smelters, guess what? Got iron for you. Just in case you were lacking some. The one thing I don't like is when you click on one of these machines, you don't have the sword icon over here anymore, even though that's clearly your inventory. Yeah. It's a bit of a thing. Let's see how much we can empty out here. I do this? No. I do control click? Right click? No. You've stopped producing already. That's great. I'm never going to be able to empty this up. There you go. That's nice and tidy. Good. So, iron taken care of. Shouldn't need any more than that. Copper taken care of. Copper over here taken care of. Silicon taken care of. Clearly that's enough. We already have 6,000 in storage. Wow. There's still stuff coming in. That's probably from off-world. Yeah, there's a ship missing right here. So that will come in no matter what you do. And it will take a while to get here. Manage that. That should be more than enough for the little iron we need over here. Yep. Good. So, processors are done. First resource is done. It's already being put into the lab. Isn't that nice? You know what? Let's connect that up. It's not doing anything yet, but, you know, it's one of the things where you want to be ready when you finally get there. Right there. And we should have one of these setups. Yeah, probably. Let's do this right here. that works. Yeah, not gonna limit you. If you can produce, produce. You're doing 1 per second, that is enough. Should be. So, second resource. That. This is gonna be a pain. We need 10 in 1 second. Why can't you be as good as these? No, we need 10 in 10 seconds. Because we're making 1 cube per second. Basically, we're making 10 in 10 seconds. So in those 10 seconds, we need those 10 broadband. So we need 1 per second. Wow. That's why I get my math confused. I get it now. I'm gonna get it confused again, but you know, I get it now. So we need 1 per second, so we need 8 of these. Well, that's more reasonable. Assembler, thank you. At least it's not a chemical facility. Let's think about this first. So you need all of that stuff. That's just smelting, easy, we're already importing that, so that's over here. Probably want to have the rest over there as well. Then it's the plastic, just graphite and the fuel, which we're having over there, which we can tap into. Then it's these guys, right? Yeah, it's these guys. For these guys, we need the mesh. For which we need the sulfuric acid, that's gonna be a pain. And more resources to import. So, yeah, I'm probably gonna just have all the stuff over here. I think that makes more sense. Right, so we need 8 of these. That's this setup all over again. There's not enough room here. I can probably do that here. Also getting a lot of soil pile now, which is really nice. I don't mind flattening this area. I just don't want to blast over all of it. Just most of it. Okay, so if we want to make 8 of these, or if we want to make 1 per second here, we need 2 of those crystals per second. So that's 4 smelters. Okay, cool. Can do. Yeah, wonky lines. Nope. There. You are going to do this, please. You too. And then we're gonna go that. You need 2 more things. So we're gonna have you. Nope, not you. You go up here. And we're gonna have your output line go up here as well. So this wants to be connected over there. Wow, okay. There. Doesn't look too nice. Doesn't have to. Let's output. There's nothing to output, but, you know, let's pretend. There's a space station in my face. Let's pretend we had this stuff and be prepared for the day when we actually have it. Oh, that lovely big setup over there. That. Right now, I went through 800 sorters. Just saying. Just you know, just so you get an idea. And I think I already had 400 in there the other day when I only had half of the stuff connected. Yeah, that is definitely fun. One right here, one right there, and one right there. Be connected. Yes, you are. And we just need to get you connected to that guy. Good. We need another one of those lines. Good. That is going quite nicely. Alright, so we're getting rid of that stuff. Perfect. We have too many of those silicon things anyway. I mean, hello. Fine. So now we have two more input lines over here, and they can come in from that side or from this side. It doesn't really matter. What is it we need? The next thing would be, now that we have that, the plastic, which is easy. We just need a bunch. So you need 1 per second. So we need 3 chemical facilities, right? I want to make that over there. And ferry it over. Oh, I can probably, I'm pressing all the buttons. Land! I can probably make that right here. Nothing else I can do with this area. So how about do something like this. Plastique. Yes. How do I get that stuff connected over here? I can move this guy a little bit if I have to. I probably have to. Are you doing anything other than supply? No. Inventory lack of space. Oh, yeah. Okay, well, you're just staying where you are. It's not happening. Now, can I get a splitter in between here? That would be a good question. Probably not. It's probably too close to that guy. No, it's actually not. That could work. It does. Well, then all is good, isn't it? There you go. Now we just need to get that over. I can't get you through here because you need to be, what, 3 tall? Yeah, I need to be 3 tall to make that work, so that's not a thing. Well, we just have to go around. Lack of item. Sure. Yeah, screw it. Always wash your mag. He will thank you. Whew, there you go. Yeah, whatever. Sure. Okay, you are going to have an output on this side. There you go. Well, that's one of the things we need. All the way over there. Probably gonna have it come in this way. Which one do I want to connect? To where? Ah! Oh, the bad spaghetti! I think I have one belt that is 6 high for like 2 tiles. Otherwise, it's mostly like, you know, first or second layer. Just a little trivia. Okay, so that is taken care of. That is taken care of. Now we need that. And we need 2 per second. We're making 2 in 4 seconds, so we need 4 setups. And it's a chemical facility. It's gonna be over here. Probably. Do I have chemical facilities still on me? Yes, I do. There's nobody more surprised than I am. You are going to make these guys. What's the other recipe, by the way? Oh yeah, I want that. Oh, I so want that. But for that, we need to fly to another solar system, which is the whole reason we're doing this for. So, can't really complain too much, right? Of course I can. Have you ever seen a German who is not able to complain? And you might have noticed I don't care anymore where I put my disorders. They're on there. They work. Shut up. See, now is actually the perfect opportunity to plunk down one of these right here. I don't want them to connect up to this though. And they will connect up anyway when I put down these. Unless I put them here. I want to put them here. Alright, so what do you need? Since we have 4 of these, we need 1, what is that, titanium per second and 3 meshes per second. So that's gonna be 2 belts. Anywhere, really, come on. That should do it. And it does. Nicely. Very, very nicely done. So these we're just gonna request. You have to zoom in, otherwise you don't get the filter icon, which is a bit annoying. You're number 2. Number 2 is gonna be... I can't set the slider before I set this, which is a bit annoying, but then again it's on supply right now, so it doesn't do anything bad. I'm gonna set you to 1000, don't need that much. Local demand, and it's coming in, and we're also gonna go remote demand, and there's the rest coming in. Yep. Very good. That's gonna be put on the bed, it's gonna come over here, it's gonna go straight in here. There it is. Oh, I love this. So then it's you. More graphite and the sulfuric acid. I have the graphite over here already. I might use that one, although I feel that this bed isn't good enough to handle all of this. So I'm probably gonna grab it from here, because that one is only supplying for 2 diamonds. Ooh, this is gonna be spaghetti. Loads of spaghetti. Okay, if I grab it from here. To make these, we need 3 per second. Okay. Making 2 in 3 seconds. So times 3 would mean we make 2 in 1 second, but we need 3 in 1 second, so we need more. So we need 5. It's a bit overkill, but round about 5. Right? Of course it's a chemical facility. They use up so much space. Is there any coal over here that I can tap into, by the way? Nope. Not really. It's right here. Could use that instead of the graphene that we have there, although I think we're making enough. Graphene? Graphite. The thing, you know what I mean. There you go. Well, now that I already have the graphene right here, I might as well use it. I could do some real spaghetti here, look at that. That should be enough. Alright, so now we just need the sulfuric acid, which we don't have and need to make. Yeah, stone water and that stuff. That stuff we have a lot. Might as well drain it. Okay, so, let's step back a second and look at what we're doing here. We're doing 4 of these. Which means we need 3 of these per second. We're doing a little more than 2 of these per second. So we don't need that much. That's basically 2 sulfuric acid, isn't it? So that's 4 per 6 seconds. Or 2 per 3 seconds. We need 2 per second. So that is 3 of those laps. Thankfully, we're totally not running out of them. Yeah, a little bit in the way there. Can't fit through there, can't even take off. This got me completely stuck. Great. Can I? 1, 2, that's barely not fitting. Yeah, I can't space them any differently. That is the same no matter how you put it. We need to get rid of that belt and the other belt. I can do that. Right, you need 3 different things. None of them is that belt. But one of them is this belt. Only we have power poles. There. Alright, so that's going in. So now we need stone and water. Well, water's over there in the tank. Then again, there's water right here, so... That's 4 water in 6 seconds. With 3 laps, that's 12 water in 6 seconds, so that's 2 water per second. That is 2 of those machines. Do I have some? No, I make some. Only 10. Let's make 3. These are not auto-produced at the moment, so I do have to do them myself. Doesn't really matter. Are we on beds? Not good. You are going to go on this side. How many seconds? 6 seconds, 4. Yeah, that should be okay. Just to be on the safe side here. If water is the bottleneck, you're doing it wrong, because water is for free. Also, that's how we ruin our planet. Water is for free, just do the things. That's not gonna fit. Give me a better placement here. You are not standalone, so I don't need you. There you go. That works. I just need to put a power pole somewhere. Right there is good. And then we need to connect that to this somehow. Yeah, easy. Okay, that leaves a stone and an output. Let's do the output first, because why not? Where's the nearest stone? It's over there. Oh, it's a little bit far away. That one right here. Let's fiddle that in here probably. So that is going to come from that side. And output is going to go on this side. And that needs to connect to that line, right? No, it's not that one. Where are we doing? Oh, we're doing the meshes over here. Duh. You're supposed to go on the inside right there. Aren't you? Yes. Seriously. Game, listen to me. Once in a while. That would be so cool. I can hardly describe it. How cool that would be. I know it's too much to ask. I'm just saying it would be cool. Because it would. Totally. I saw you going blue there for a second. Is that one of those things where I have to do this? Totally. Alright. So output is here. Now it's just... It's real stone, right? It's just stone. A lot, but stone. So we have 1 to 3 of these labs. We need 8 stone in 6 seconds. Yeah, so standard build is enough, no problem. Do I have more of these? Oh yeah. If I had items. Never enough items. So you need to attach there, right? I could do it just like that, no problem. Are you going up or down, or what are you doing? You're doing nothing. How about up? Go here. Then you can go all the way over there. Roller coaster. Hey, as long as it works. At 280 per minute. It's also not that much. Definitely need one more. Yeah, you know. If you want to get rid of multiple items of the same type at the same time, you can control click it, then you have the whole stack in your hand and then delete it. Don't know if I showed you that trick already, but it's definitely a trick that is nice to know. There you go. Now I have 3 of them. Sure. So why wouldn't you let me place a second ago? Enough. So if that is a full belt, then that's 12 items per second. It's definitely more than we need. It's not a full belt, but it looks like it's relatively close to a full belt, like 2/3. 8 items per second. Definitely arriving. So now we only need an output for you because you have everything, right? Yes, you do. That is looking pretty nice. So let's do some like this here. Didn't I start this video by saying we're just gonna steal it from somewhere, we're not gonna do the whole thing? Yeah, goes to show. Don't trust the German. It says it will connect, so let it connect. It's probably the wrong way around, but it will connect. Yes, it is. It certainly looks like we're producing enough. So usually what I would do now is go through here and have a look at each individual station once it's running and see if this circle stops when it reaches the top or if it keeps going. If it keeps going like this one, then we have enough resources in here. Which means we're producing enough of the resources per second so we can keep this going. Which is good. So now you just need sorters. Looking for words. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the last one of the things we needed to do. Because this is the main resource that's put in over here to make the stuff and the things and everybody happy. There you go. Purple science, everybody. It's gonna take a moment or two. If the math isn't off, which it probably is at some point. So are you emptying or are you backfilling? Currently it looks like you're emptying. But then again, you need to stock up, right? I don't see this backlogging anytime soon. Oh, let's see again. We have 8 of these, which means we're producing 8 per second, which means we consume 2 of those nanotubes per second. We're making 2 nanotubes in 4 seconds. We have 4 of these machines, so we're making 2 per second. It may just be that this never backfills. As long as they all run, it doesn't matter. Yeah, they've taken from the belt what was there, put it in their internal buffer, and now they're using it as fast as it comes in. See, it's been stuck right here the whole time. You get 3 more in. There, it stocks back up. Then you empty a little bit, it always stocks back up to here. So that tells me it's consuming as much as it's producing. Now this belt is full. Both of them. So these guys are obviously running full tilt. That stuff is also full, looking good. All the necessary belts over here are full. Oh, these belts are full. As long as we don't run out of this stuff. Come on, come on, come on. There you go, 10,000. We shouldn't have an issue. It's still a little bit backlogged. That clears up right about now. Well, it doesn't really. Mostly stays there. Hasn't even emptied out that line, so this will stop producing because its internal inventory will be full after a while. Well, and again, it doesn't really matter. We have enough of that stuff. You are keeping up. I don't see any issues here, other than me wanting to do this. Keep it a little more compressed over here. That's the whole reason, actually. This belt is compressed, there's no need for me to do anything. It's compressed all the way through. Yeah, that's fine. We have more than enough of that stuff. Great. Told you. Could have taken the plastic from here as well, but then we would have diminished our capacity to do yellow science, and I don't want to do that. It's still doing things. That stuff is going, slowly, but it's going. And we are reaching. It just needs to fill up. Where are we? We're at 4. The number should steadily, slowly but steadily go up. Problem is, every time this ticks over, every one of the labs below just consumed one, so you need to fill up that one first before it reaches up here. Well, we're at 10, we were at 6 like a second ago. We're at 12. So there is still overflow. There's still 3 more to go. You could just stop this for a second, let it fill up all the way to the top. Maybe even get a little backlog on the belt. Which will only happen when we have these filled and the backlog on this belt, and that storage chest is also full, so yeah, no. It's not gonna be a thing. If I wanted to stop this, I would have to take out that inserter there. Or sorter. See, I did so well for the whole stream to say sorter and not inserter, and now I just messed it up again. Oh, wow. This looks cool when you switch it on. Also, didn't even realize, you see the different colors going up there? But it's only those that you're actually consuming. Look, there's red and yellow and blue, and there's purple right there. You do not see green or any of the others. So that is pretty cool. Well, same as for these, right? It's yellow, so you have the yellow lights everywhere. I like that. I like that very much. You also have it here. There's an empty slot for green. Uh-huh. That is so nice. Looks even cooler from here because you only see 2 lights in here and 2 lights in here. Ah, nice. Right, so this is going. It will take ages until this fills back up. Or until this backs up. It can't fill back up because it has never been filled up. But we've now reached the 3rd from the top. It's almost ready to overflow into the next one. This is lovely. I am quite happy about this. I think we got the ratios right. Cool, so, science. For science! So this will take 8 minutes. Considering we get a steady supply, which we should, right? Then we have this unlocked, which is a requisite to do this guy. Already talked about it. This needs 2000, we have all of that in stock, so it's just, the limiting factor is the amount of science lab we have. And since we're at it, might as well that one, which needs the purple science again. And then we need the green for that. That's a pity. If it was yellow, I could have used that. Then we're gonna queue up all of these. They get more expensive and more expensive. Can't do that one. Okay, but that is research speed. That is a lot. Also that. And that. That's even more. Can't do any more of that. Just getting more out of our resources is a prime prerogative here. That will be the next one. Less, well, more items in one shuttle means less shuttles need to travel to do the same thing, right? If you want 2000 resources and you can have 400 in the shuttle, you need 5. If you can have 500 in the shuttle, you only need 4. That also means there's one shuttle less that needs a warper if it has to go to warp to reach another solar system. So yes, that is something you want. Then again, we're producing warpers at an astonishing rate, as you've seen earlier, so it's not really that much of an issue, I think. Logistics, drone, flight speed, logistics, vessel, navigate speed, that's always good to have. Definitely want that. Makes them faster. Faster means resources are coming in sooner. That's all green. Okay, not gonna worry about that. I'm gonna go through here and see what I want to queue up for future stuff. There's definitely this stuff here, which we can now do. That was locked behind that guy. What do we get here? More fuel power? Sure. Even faster drones? Yeah, sure. Why wouldn't I, right? And now this doesn't even tell me. It doesn't say queue full, which means it's locked behind something. It just doesn't tell you what it's locked behind. It could be because you don't have this queued up, so you can't do this. That would make sense. Then again, it should also tell you that. That would be nice. Just saying, oh, you don't have the prerequisite. The previous prerequisite. That's the prerequisite. Just keep that in mind. I'm going to use that from now on. As if. Halfway done. Nice, nice. That is awesome. Can I just say how much of a mess this is? I can't even see it. This looks all nice and tidy. And then you come over here. You get this belt spaghetti that looks absolutely awful. It works. It totally works. Oh, this is so not me. This right here. This is me. That is me. This is just... I need to get this working, goddammit. Oh, we did reach the topmost lab, so we should now be going at full speed. Not all of the research labs are going because we're not making enough science. We would need to double this, actually. Then again, doubling this means doubling all of this over here. And doubling this over here. And probably adding more of those because we're now running out. That's probably because these are not delivering fast enough. I hope, because that's an easy fix. Oh, that belt is full. Which means we need more smelters. Alright. Let's do some more smelters then. Is it backing up? No, it's not. Yeah, this is the fastest belt. Don't have enough belts. Higher. What kind of landing was that? Right there. Sort of. Kind of. How are we doing on belts in general? Still have 300 of those. Might as well. Might also as well take another stack of those. What did I just do? There. Okay. Let's get back. I'm totally in control. No problem whatsoever. This should be all upgraded now. All of you is upgraded. Are you backing up? No, you're not backing up, which means we need another one of these. That can actually reach some stuff. That would be nice. I can't see you in my way, but thank you. Only getting 4 here, no matter how I turn this. That's looking okay. More! It is sometimes reaching the end, it seems. Well, that's just not good enough. There's more coal over there if I need it. How about now? Yeah, now it's backfilling. Kinda, maybe. Reach the splitter. Ah, now it's backfilling. Look at it. Cool. Are we producing enough? This stuff is running. Still getting stuff over here. Is it reaching the end again? Because you're not running, and that's bad. I have to wait a couple of seconds until it makes it all the way over here. I mean, I do have belts. I could just upgrade this to the highest tier belt. This splitter has never been working. I have it set to prioritize this. There should be nothing on this belt. It just does not care. What are you even going over here for? Backfilling that. For some reason we're not making any. You're not going anywhere. What's your issue? There's more than enough room here. You should be going in there. Are you not connected properly? Was there something on the belt that shouldn't go? Oh, look at that. What happened? Why is that stuff on here? Who's making this mess? It's you. You bloody... That it? Don't see any disturbances over here, so that should be good. Can't reach that. It's gonna be a bit of a thing. Easiest way to fix that. Just doing this. Okay, empty out your inventories so that that belt can empty with the remaining bollocks that shouldn't be here. Get that out real quick. You shouldn't get any new ones. That means I can do this. Come on, go in there. Almost. I can put you on here. It's an empty belt right here. Gone. Nice. You should be done. Which means I can delete you again. I can Put you in here. That can go away. Wow. That is backfilled as it should be. That is somehow a surplus that's going that way. Interesting. Didn't know we had any surplus, but it seems like we do. Once in a while. Yeah, you're good. Why are you not doing anything then? Lack of material. Oh, you're missing hydrogen. Aha. How's that a thing? Ah, look at him. There's the last one. Man. But that should be it. Filter set, filter set, filter set. Input, input, no problem. Yeah, I set the filter on the wrong thing. I set the filter on this thing. That was the issue right there. I mean, it's good there was one, but it wouldn't have inputted anyway, because it's only accepting these two things, not that. Okay, looking good now. That is producing, which means this belt is full of produced graphite from over here, which means this belt from the smeltery will backfill that has been used right now for 100% of that stuff. Which means right here, this should backfill relatively fast. And it does. So more of the stuff will go there. This is backfilled, so you're all running. I could add one or two more. But it should already mean that we get stuff over here. And yeah, kinda. Question is it enough? No. This one is stopped. This one is going fine. There's a lot of stuff in its inventory. This one clearly starved, which means this one don't even try. Yeah, that's looking slightly better now. Happy now. Well, this keeps being backlogged, it seems. You have any? You don't have any preference. You take it from wherever you can get it. Good. Yeah, not much has changed. I mean, we have more capacity here, as you can see, because it's backlogged. So obviously we have capacity, otherwise it wouldn't be backlogged. Then again, these have to empty out first, which they have now done. You can see this backlog moving slightly over here, which means you are still backlogged. Then again, this guy is side-loading onto that one. So this one empties out first. So this is running a little low, which means we still have this one that isn't going at all. Look at that, 50 in its inventory. So we still have capacity for 216 per minute here to be added to that belt. Now this belt can do 30 per second. How many do we have here? It's not 30, right? 6. Wow, I'm doing this. That's 6, that's 5, that's 5, that's 3. Wow. How did I manage to do that? I mean, it's working. Yeah, this should have been 6, and this should have been 6 too. 10, 16, 19. Which means for a full belt, we could still do 11 more. These don't fill a belt with 30 items per second, though. Okay, this one is emptied out. Nice. No backlog whatsoever on this side. And this one is still bored. See, it fills back up and then there's still a split second before it actually loses some items. So as long as these keep going at full speed, we could still add 1 or 2 more smelters, no problem. This is looking denser than before. Does that work? Oh, look at it. Now we're running full speed. If they're backing up, we're running full speed. Nice. Come on. Come on. It is 11 p.m. I've been at this for 2 hours. And it is finally time, it seems. Now, do I need any of this crap? Probably not. Hello? Copper? Sure. There you go. Are we on fuel? Okay, we have more than enough fuel, it seems. Let's pick up some more. Oh, full again. Okay, I'm just gonna take these with me. In case we need power for something. Do I have whatever I need to make stuff if I want to? That was a long sentence without any meaning. Yes, I do. I have a couple of wind turbines. I have a thermal power station, it seems. Sure. I don't have iron on me, so I'm gonna go and grab some real quick. And then it's finally time to go to warp. Make it so. Couldn't resist. Let's do something like that. And we should be able to go. Alright, let's have a look. Where do we want to go? Also, ships. Looking good. This is where we are. We had a look last time already. The thing is, I can't remember. I hate that it zooms in all the time without me wanting to. There's 2 unknown resources here. We don't have Universe Exploration Level 3 just yet, but we're working on it. We're actually actively researching it. So that is something where we could go. It's 4 light years away. This is only 2 light years away, but there doesn't seem to be anything here. Nothing special. There could be sulfuric acid oceans. If this thing has planets. Yeah, I don't know. So, quick question. Which one? The question is, are we gonna go K-type, slightly orange star, or blue? That's the same as that. That's a B-type, and a B-type. That's an O-type. You have stuff. Ooh, you're white. Cyan. And far, far away. But in the same galaxy, so don't even try. White dwarf. That could also be interesting. It's a bit far away though, and we need to conserve energy. Okay, so I'm gonna let you decide where we want to go. In the meantime, I'm gonna go for a quick break, because I haven't had one yet. So, be right back. Great. So, the overwhelming amount of comments is completely indifferent. Which means we're going there, because it's closer. That is Kajam. Okay, that is what it is. Where is Kajam? Let's head into orbit. And look around. Till we find something. There's Cursor. That would be the other one. Which means Kajam is somewhere over here. Ha, see? Right, let's pick up some speed, escape the gravity well of this planet. Okay, got that done. He's locked in. I think you can hit tab to get your cursor, and then you can go here and pin this for some reason. Don't know if that does anything. Can't figure it out. And now that we have that, it says hit caps lock, which is the best key to hit for warp. Can't have that. Nope. There's a lot of keys here. Okay. Search bar. Search bar would be nice. Fly up, down, sail. Activate warp. Select the key. I don't know. How about that one? Did I switch keyboards? Nope, because that's not the right key. Okay, we're gonna take it. We'll see if it works. We do have power. Also, what is this? What is this bar that keeps going up and down? I have no freaking clue. Maybe the advisor would have been nice to have right now, but I switched that guy off. So... here we go! Draining power, but we're doing good. Definitely getting there. That's screenshot worthy. Can't zoom in, it's not a thing. Getting closer, we don't want to hit the sun. Switch off at the right moment. Is that a thing we can do? How about... now? Wow! Yep, that was nice. That was very nice. So we have 2 planets over here. Well then, let's have a look. Now that we're in the system, close to the system, alright, we can actually have a look. That is Icefield Jelly Sol. It has fire ice and fractal silicon. We're not getting much solar, we're not getting much wind, but we're getting it. But there's water, nothing good. A lot of titanium. We're running short on iron and copper. That's something we would look for. But then again, we have one more planet in our system where we can probably get that. So there is technically those 2 things here that we would want. But that's it. How about you? Optical grating crystal, fractal silicon, lava ocean. Oh, we didn't have that yet. Solar energy ratio 121%. That's great. When we put down solar panels. Yeah, nice. This could be a planet to construct the Dyson sphere around the sun. It's very close. We have a lot of solar power. We have the basic resources all covered. There's even some silicon and titanium, which we don't need to import. There's little coal. That's really not much. That's 1 ore vein, basically. So graphite will be a thing. But we can produce graphite, that's not a big thing. If we have all the rest in this system, that might be nice. So there's you left. Ocean type none. Wind energy 150%. This is an arid desert. Yeah, it looks like it. Snow oil here, no nothing. This system is technically a bust. It's not that nice. Also, we're kind of drifting past here, I get the feeling. Power? No problem. That just took 1 warper, so that's fine. Up there. There's where I want to go. Let's increase speed. Let's drain power. And have a look at these new ore veins. Yeah, I don't know what these bars are. See, that filled up. Is that my maximum sail speed? Ooh. Hit it! Are you going to? No. Now you did. And there's silicon. There's fractal silicon. That looks very fractal. It's translucent. It seems. Or just very reflective. But no, that you can see the ore veins behind. So at least you can see the horizon behind there. Have a look at the fractal stuff. What are you gonna do with the fractal stuff? Is it you? Yeah, it's you. So instead of smelting standard silicon, we can do that. It takes twice as long. And considering that one of these ingots is just 2 of the regular crystals, and this is a rare resource, so you don't find much of it. But there's 15 million silicon here. No, it's titanium. There's 5 million here. 700,000 of that. It's not much. That is something that's not really worth it, I think. There's all the copper on this planet. Let's have a look. Can I switch that back on, please? Oh, thank you. Up there is fire eyes. Well, let's go and have a look at the fire eyes. Ooh. There you go. What you gonna do with you? I've seen that before. It's not you. It's you. That is definitely something we want. Considering the sulfuric acid situation and the graphite. If you can just... It takes less time, gives you the same amount, and you get an extra hydrogen, which you can turn into fuel, technically, right? Or you can turn it directly into hydrogen fuel, or you can go deuteron through these guys, the fractionators. So yeah, I do want that. There is a decent amount here, so that would be quite cool. But now that we've been here, I'm pretty sure we know the stats of this system, right? I hope so. When we go back, can we still see that stuff? That is the question. If I do this, no. That's where we come from. It says unknown. It's like, hello. We know this stuff. Where are you going? Oh, that's where the planet is. I just can't see it. Oh, that's sure. So since we're here and we have 19 warpers left, where do we go next? I do want to do some exploring around. That's 10 light years. That's 5. It's an M-type. Interesting. An M-type might have livable stuff. So if I shift, caps lock, what was it? There was a way to lock that in, right? Wasn't there? I don't know anymore. That's Andromeda. 149 Andromeda. Okay, let's have a look at that guy. You were somewhere around here. I don't even know anymore. It's not that one. That's a red giant. Wow. It's that one. Tania australis. So here's where we are. That's where we come from. Is that somewhere over here? That's Andromeda. Should be closer than that, right? You know, 6 light years? It should be somewhere over here. Is there an easier way to locate things? that one. Click this guy. What do I have to click to make this stick? There. Come on, align properly, please. Jeez, mouse. Don't get stuck every time. Okay. Look in that direction. And we should be good to go, probably. Probably. There goes our home system. We have enough power definitely to do this in one go, which is really nice because every time you engage warp, you need one of those warpers. So if you only have to jump once, that's good. That way. I'm here. There's exactly one planet here. That's gorgeous. Fire ice, optical grating crystal, water, no oil, tidal locking, perpetual day and night. Doesn't it mean one side is always day and the other side is always night? That could be cool. I mean, you could put all the solar panels on one side and then just build on the other side. Luminosity, not that great. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing here. Alright, sure. Recharge, please. Nope, that button. Not really an issue, it seems. Takes a while, though. We're in orbit. Well, we're not in orbit, we're in space. We should probably see if we can land. There. And then we should recharge a little faster. There's more fire ice, nice. Let's get to the sunny side. See, I'm flying and I'm still recharging. That's great. Oh, this new fuel stuff is really good. Okay. Drop. Where's the sun? Right there? Yeah. Maximum solar power. Give me. We have a lot of fire ice here. Wow. That is great. Then again, I'd like to have a planet that has everything. That would be even cooler. I mean, it would be, right? Ooh, that helps. Okay, are you now showing me where I've been? Like, you've been here, so this planet now has a name that I can see. It still doesn't help. Yeah, let's do a little universe tour. Next one will be this one, which is a fact. And that's a fact, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't seem to have anything. Or we just can't see it at all. Level 4. How about you? Level 4. Yeah, it doesn't show anything because we are not having enough universe exploration level. Can I fix that? Yeah, in 3 minutes. At least level 3, not level 4 yet. That we can't do. Almost though. 24 seconds spawn. Wow. Recharge. What's taking so long? Anything here to recharge faster? That's the maximum energy. Mecha fuel power, that's the recovery speed. Here, you're next. Even before the rest, if I could, but yeah. I'm not gonna cancel those. Let them go. Let them go. No, I'm not gonna sing. Promise myself I'm not gonna sing today. Whoop. Okay, so the next is a fact. Let's go to a fact. We should have enough power now. Might not get there in one go. Right, so first try, look at me. That never happened before. Good alignment. Let's go. This is fun. Are we getting there in one go? No. Close though. Very close, not close enough. But look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Still a little bit far away. Can I already... Yes, I can click. That's north, it seems. So, ice field, jelly, so we had that before. You have all the necessary stuff. Again, not much in the way of coal or copper. Not much energy, but a little bit of fire ice. So you're not what we're looking for, really. How about you? Even less fire ice. Good amount of basic resources, though. No oceans. Lava ocean. That's pretty much what I expected. Kimberlite ore. A lot of iron and copper. This is a good setup right here. If it wasn't for the coal. No ocean. A lot of stone, a lot of silicon. The amount of silicon that this one doesn't have, we can ship in from over here, so that would be okay. How about you? Sulfuric acid, right here. That's what we're looking for. Iron and copper, no problem. More titanium. So there's 3 resources, 4 resources we can get from here. The most important one is the sulfuric acid. That is okay. Thank you. Within 6 light years. So I should be able to zoom out. Where's north? There's north. We're coming in from here. So I should be able to see that, right? Signal detected. There's hydrogen, there's deuterium even. Fractal silicon, fire ice. Doesn't tell me anything about oceans. That's Cursor. Which is closer than this guy, right? It's 5 light years from here. Yeah, that's definitely closer. We would also have that one, which is pretty much the furthest away. Could have a look at that one if we wanted. I think we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna go back home, and then we're gonna call it a day. So, Cursor. It's down there. .6 light years. We should have enough power to get there. And we're gonna find out. See, engaging takes a bit, it seems. Yeah, that's draining freakishly fast. Then again, we're there. Stop right here. 4 planets. Nice. Zoom, 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 zoom. There's a gas giant and a moon. That is interesting. That looks familiar. So there's lava here. A lot of iron and copper again, which seems to be normal on lava-type planets. A lot of solar energy. 143% of a star that's outputting 2000 lumen. Okay. That is probably not bad. How about you? Nothing, nothing, a lot of nothing. Basic resources are okay. That would give me some coal. A lot of stone, a lot of silicon, a lot of copper. So that, not bad. You. Oh, there's 2 moons here. Look at that. We can collect hydrogen and deuterium from this guy. We have a lot of wind energy on that moon with quite an amount of basic resources. That's cool. No ocean though. Anything special? That's... no. Okay. Ooh, yeah, also pretty nice. Fire ice, fractal silicon is also present. Not much, but at least something. And all of the basic stuff is here. Except for coal and maybe copper. Copper is here. There's also no coal here. There's a little bit of coal here. So basic resources look good in this system. No sulfuric acid though. And that is really what I want. The rest I don't really care much about. Oh, I could have stayed in this view because you want to zoom out. Okay, we still have enough warpers. Should we do one more? Sure, right? How about an F-type? B-type? You're a B-type, we just had that, so that was one with sulfuric acid. This probably also has some then. If there is a planet in the right distance from the sun, and you know. The thing is, looking around our immediate area around our home system, there's not much here so far. We can try that one, and probably that one. Trying to gauge the distance here. That one would also not be too bad. K-type star, yeah. Same as that guy. Which wasn't too bad in the beginning. Difter. What I'm really trying to do is find the ideal system for us to settle, and that will probably one with the most amount of resources or the highest energy output for a sun. I mean, look at that. Luminosity isn't really that much. Don't know what else it has in store for us, but it's not the luminosity. If you go for this one, it's also not that much. That's a lot more, so the blue ones are good. I don't know which one is better for the Dyson sphere. I might actually look that up, just so we don't make any mistakes there. As soon as we find one that is really good, I guess the best would be the black hole or the neutron star. We could go there. But it will take us all the warpers, probably. They are also pretty far away from anything else. Now, you want to be in the middle of a cluster, like that one is cool. There's so much stuff around it. 28 seconds to get there. Ha 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 ha. Okay, there's sulfuric acid, there's oil. So that means endless resource here, endless resource here, endless resource here. We have pretty much all of the interesting stuff. I don't know how much, but it's a lot of different things. And then we just need to make sure we have the basic resources covered. Anything else we need? There are a lot of systems around it where we can ferry stuff in. Zeta Orionis. You know what? We're gonna have a look at that guy. Just need to figure out where it is. Coma's over there. That's the one I'm looking at. It's all the way over there. Alright. Right there. Turn. Should probably zoom in a little bit. It looks better. And we're full. Go. It looks cool. It has a little bit of Star Trek. It has a little bit of Stargate. A lot in it. Even Andromeda, if you remember that one. Yup. Definitely cool. I like it. The sound is interesting. Oh, yes. There's a lot of stuff happening here. Let's stop here. Okay, so we have 5 planets. That is cool. Let's go at this as we usually do. I'm totally upside down, it seems. We look at it from below. I'm fine with that. Start with the sun and then work our way out. Zeta Orionis 1, reverse rotation. Oh, that's something interesting. So this guy is going around different than the others. That's sulfuric acid. That's all of the resources. Except for coal and maybe silicon ore. The rest is definitely worth mining right here. Orbital period, rotation, inclination isn't that much, which is really good. 139 solar ratio. That could be worse. And we have sulfuric acid right here. So on this planet we would need water. Let's have a look at the next one. No ocean whatsoever. Gobi, so it's a big desert. All the copper, all the silicon, all the stone. Alright, worth mining, not worth living probably. Missing the basic resources, but we can ferry those in. There's a lot of stone, there's a lot of coal, which is good. We have water right here. Construction area, well, we would have to plaster half of the planet, but you know, we're used to that. It's a Minecraft planet, it seems. We do have a lot, that's double the amount of crude oil that we currently have in our system. There's a little bit of kimberlite and there is organic crystal. Organic crystal is used for what? That's the fractal silicon. Isn't it? This? Yeah, organic grating crystal. But that stuff looks different over there. This is what I really would like to find. Unipolar magnet, but I think that you find around the neutron star or something. That is also something I'd like to find. What's the... Has to be one of these recipes. That's kimberlite ore. Okay, well, diamond. Could also be made out of that. Doesn't really matter. What's the organic crystal for? Yeah, can be gathered to obtain organic crystals. That's so great. That's optical grating crystal. Aha. So that's something we haven't unlocked yet because I don't see it. Wait, that could be a thing. Right, well that's that one. That is a prime candidate for living. That's everything you want. Solar ratio is okay. Yeah, can do. Might just set up a whole freaking solar array on this one because you want to mine it anyway. And ship the energy over. Why wouldn't we? It's in the same system. Fire ice, fractal silicon, water, titanium, good. Silicon, good. More iron. Don't need to worry about the rest, really. This guy, all the stone in the world. It's a barren desert, there's nothing here. A little bit of fire ice. A little bit extra copper and iron if we're desperate. Yeah, this one is good. I like this. I like this very much. This is gonna be mined like crazy. Construction area is 99.2%. So we don't really have that many puddles. It looks like we have a lot of puddles actually. I'm gonna take a look at that one. I want to see what that looks like. It's that guy up there. I could warp there. Never mind. Okay, so this is the visual representation for my speed. If it's full, then we can't go any faster. That's probably it. And that is the target distance going down. Got it. Do, do, do. The music is cool. So what else do we have around here? A lot of things. Where do we even come from? All the way over there. 8.5 light years. So there's 4 light years that way. There's 4 light years that way. We're getting closer. 4 light years that way. 4 light years that way. Yeah. There's a lot of stuff around here. This looks like a good system to start constructing a Dyson sphere and doing all the things. Hello, sun. That is bright. And we're picking up a lot of speed. I like it. Hello. Found the asset. Right here. Is that all of it? Nope, there's another puddle here. Those also seem to be some. That's good. So we can just surround these with water pumps, which is all you need. And mine the heck out of this thing. There's more even here. Getting a good amount of solar energy. I like that. I like this very, very much. Look at that. Look at just this. This is looking good. Yep, this is looking really good. And then living on that guy. Wasn't it? Water, crude oil, kimberlite ore, organic crystal. The redstone planet. Or was it you? You don't have an ocean. Could have been that one. I don't know anymore. It doesn't matter. This is a prime candidate for a system we want to settle in. Having been dropped randomly over there. I think I'm gonna go and visit that one or that one. We had a B-type star before, we had a K-type over here before, so that's nothing really new. You have crude oil, organic crystal, spiniform stalagmite crystal. I think that's one of the ones I was looking for. A lot of water, fire, ice, hydrogen. Okay, there's a gas giant in there probably. Sulfuric acid again. Not much else. G-type. Lots of weird stuff. But as you can see, there's a lot of stars in range from here. I mean, you have this whole cluster here that is in range. And that makes it a pretty nice prime candidate for living. F-type. Or FU. More sulfuric acid. Right, we'll see. I'll probably go around, explore the area a little off cam. Got more stuff to do in terms of building though, so we'll see. I don't know yet. I think what we're gonna do going forward is we're gonna pick one planet where we ship most of the materials to and build it up to be our Dyson sphere generating planet. So we want to have the whole industry to make that happen. We're gonna keep Come Berenices as our, well, origin planet, where we have our shopping mall, our pocket crafting setup. I'm still waiting for a blueprint mod. As soon as that is there, I'm just gonna blueprint the whole production setup, come over here with a ton of stuff in my inventory and just plunk it down and have it be built for me in like 10 seconds. That would be so nice. Yeah. Alright, but for now, we're gonna stay on this sulfuric acid rock. Where am I even? Right here. I get a nice picture with the sun? Yeah, it's up there. Wow, that looks so weird. Well, nothing I can do. Thank you everybody for watching. It's almost midnight. I'm gonna end it here. Probably not be back tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thursday. Maybe on Friday. If not, then definitely on Saturday. And I'll see you then, and we'll see what we can do while that research is still going on. F3 hides UI. No, it doesn't. No. Pressing it. I might have set that to a different key. But yeah, that's, you know, it's almost midnight, so I have more stuff to do. I actually do need to work tomorrow. It's a bit of a thing. So, looking over the horizon, this is Scriptor signing off. See you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.